stream.
It's time!
Today I got time, cuz.
It breaks my heart.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
Again! Get in your bracket.
I told Keys to get in his bracket. Oh my God. I told Keys he was on second string. You're a backup quarterback. Let me say it one more time. Belly full, balls empty. Ain't no broke niggas over here. We balling. You can't be in Sasua talking about, yo, send me some money on Cash App. That's a broke nigga's lifestyle.
Hit the Cash App.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rat. You
Perfect. Here we go.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
Man, feeling a little smoky-ish.
Little smoky
A
smoke.
little smoky-ish, man.
Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? All right, guys, we're going to jump into the smoke. We have some breaking news. The Mentuition Show, the greatest travel show of all time, is getting talked about right now on one of our, he is our arch nemesis, Keese, Raccoon, Dark Circles, all the other things that we talk about on the channel, Fat Boy. They're talking about us now, guys. So we're going to go live. We're going to tap into his live. See what they're talking about here, guys, all right? Shout out to you guys. I see you guys in the chat. Ozzy's in here. Mangelo's in here. Uncle Trapper's in here. What's good, guys? I see ya. We're going to start this up right about now. And shout out to our boy Flyboy, man. Flyboy in the building, man, on Keese's channel, defending.
Making it, he's just making it make sense. He's making everything make sense.
Oh, I don't hear that. Can you guys hear that? I don't hear that. Hold on. Let's go here. Make sure we can hear that, chat. Sorry. Give us just a momentito. Why don't I hear it on there? Oh, it's muted. Let's try this one.
All of us
There we go.
are recording or at a place that may be so pro-centric.
Also, guys, just to give it context, they're talking about how we were in Medellin, and they're trying to say that the girls that we had on our live didn't look of age.
I was asking Steve on live, like, what are they gonna say to try to hate on us? So then they just, like I said, Keese is he's like a 3 or 4 trick pony. He's more so a rhino, shaped like a rhino or an elephant. Like that's what he's shaped like. So he got like 3 tricks. So one is the creep cam. When that fails, if he can't creep cam with the Ray-Ban shades, his next trick is to lie. It comes up with a lie. And typically it's a gay joke or something like that. That's his third trick. If the lies don't work, come up with a gay joke. Talk about how me and Steve are gay or something like that. His boy Fresh talking shit too, saying that, you know, they rent separate Airbnbs. They've never rented an Airbnb and all that stuff. Never got a mansion together. I thought they did that they were supposed to do that for somebody's birthday, or they threw C3 parties, but they all booked separate Airbnbs apparently and all that stuff. So me and Steve sitting next to each other is gay. Everything's gay or something like that, or they just make a lie up. And then their chat goes in. Keese has a lot of supporters, so their chat just regurgitates the lie and spreads it and all of that stuff. So they're trying. Whenever me and Steve were live, I was like, what are they gonna say about this live to try to hate on it? What are they gonna do? How are they gonna hate on us? And we found out today. So Keith and his supporters are saying that the girls look young. First, they talk about how they look young. Steve goes on live, tells them that they were of age. We ID'd everybody. We had our door guy ID them. And they really didn't have any argument for that. They were just, well, they look young. Well, Keith is like 70 years old, and he compares everything to the way his son and his daughter are that age. So everything's weird to them. That we have girls in our early 20s that are over our house. So and then his little donut glazer Blinks, he just regurgitates the lie. He's probably the most feminine. He calls us femtuition and all that stuff. He's probably the most feminine person that I've ever met, man. The most feminine person. He's always just throwing stones, and I don't know why they're mad at me. He literally talks shit, and then he says, I don't know why they're mad at me. Won't say anything with his chest. Was talking about enacting violence on Steve today, saying that he was gonna whoop his ass and all this shit, and doesn't even ever cam up, won't show his face. But he's going to kick Steve's ass. So yeah, man, it's comical. Flyboy's on there now. He's educating these people. Shout out to Flyboy too. One more thing I want to say. Flyboy has me on IG, and he has me, I have him on my close friends. So I show a lot of the receipts on there to close friends and things like that, with women that I'm dealing with, or I'm talking to, or that are more than just like, just somebody that are more closer to me. I'll say that. And Flyboy's seen a lot of the receipts. He was big up and he liked it, all that stuff. So shout out to him. He actually can speak on this stuff and knows what he's talking about. And he's making them look stupid right now. So we'll tune into that.
All right, guys, we're going to tune in a little bit to this, guys, and maybe we'll review it in its entirety on the next show. But let's go ahead and see what they're, the shit talking brigade, see what they're talking about here. All right. Make sure you guys like the video. We'll go over all the submittals, guys, in just a moment here. All right.
I understand, man. Hey, listen. Hey, Flyboy, you tried real hard, and it sounded like, hey, you were trying to make a decent point. However, you're not going to get most people to agree that A, they didn't look young, and that two, like I said, if somebody has a timestamp where they slipped up and said they were pros, then hey, send it to me.
Yeah, that definitely. If that was the case, then I'll say. Then I don't know. Maybe there was discount. I don't know. I just said I don't know. Like I said, I could. But if they wasn't pros, it definitely makes sense why they would feel the way they feel. Because I would feel the same way too. Like, damn, I went to, and a lot of people don't understand this either. When you're in a place for a short time, a lot of people they'll see shout out to I mean, I hope I don't get you don't get upset for me saying his name on the channel.
Right.
All right. Shout out to Milano, the travel blogger. Shout out to shout out to Zoe. Shout out to who else? Shout out to even Lord. People don't understand when you're a traveler who's in a place for a long time, you have a lot more access to getting more women of better quality and of looks to be on camera, to hang out with you when you're there for a consistent long amount of time.
Yeah.
I what's the name? A lot of us don't do that. Even yourself. A lot of us, we're not there for a long time. So I give more credit to the people who go for a week, go for 4 days, and are able to connect with a local woman and maybe get them on camera. Because I don't see you got a 3 on camera. I don't see you got a 3 and I put it low. No. You were there for a week. You got a woman not only to be on camera, but to dance, and you didn't pay for it. To me, that goes your level goes up. I don't care if she's a 3 or 4. To me, that's gonna be like putting her at 6 or 7 because
shout out to Flyboy, man.
It's women in the States, out of the States, inside my city, outside of my city, outside internationally. I know the difficulties of it. So that's why I can never be what I consider disingenuous.
Keith wouldn't know the difficulties of it, guys, because he doesn't.
He never does it. Yeah,
he won't create that kind of content. Shout out to Rello, to Zoe. Shout out to Flyboy, the guys who bring the girls on. Dancing, cooking, whatever they doing. Shout out to y'all, man. That's the real content we're talking about. Not that Keith doesn't make content, but he's not going to dabble in that kind of content because he can't, and he just won't.
He can't do it. He tried to do it in Brazil. Flyboy gave this dude the play in Brazil, said just go and get these girls, go do this and this. And Flyboy was making it sound easy to Keith, but I knew Keith wasn't going to be able to pull that off. I knew he wasn't going to be able to pull that off, and that's why his lives were trash. His whole experience was trash. Yep.
Yeah, this kind of content makes Keith's lives better. He has to talk about other people. He can't really if he wasn't talking shit on us right now.
He doesn't
shit
have
would be
shit to
mad
travel
boring.
talk, late night travel talk.
Right.
That's a difficult level. Yes.
My thing is, if these two guys, if you guys are advocates of having the game or he ain't know the game, how are y'all gonna say that but not have game enough to get women that look of age and are grown? If y'all supposedly are the chariots of having game, how do y'all not have enough game to get any woman to be on camera?
No, that's simple, because if you're talking about women in the sense of a woman over 18, then yes, they still got women. But if you're talking about women in the sense of, like he says, a woman 28 or 29, we got to be realistic here. You think a woman that's 28 or 29 is going to want to come on camera for somebody who only comes over here for a week or 3 days? No, they won't. The 99.9 or 90% won't want to be on camera if you're only no matter how much game you have or how much money you spend. They're not going to want to come on camera because their outlook at 28 and 29 over there is going to be different. The same way the outlook at 28, 29 is going to be different here in the States.
Damn, man, let's drop a bomb for Flyboy. Just they ain't even saying that. Look at Keith's drinking his fucking what the fuck is
Coke.
That? Coke, yeah,
Coke.
battery acid.
Yeah.
He's drinking his battery acid. You see my man Flyboy dropping bombs, man. Exactly, guys. Man, look, we had some beautiful Afro-Colombian women on camera cooking and dancing. What's the problem? They look like they're 18. They look like they might be under.
So what happened was one of Keith's supporters went on the channel. He like I said, I already know what the play is going to be. I'm asking on stream, how are they going to say this is an L? How are they going to hate? How are they going to do whatever? We're going to put that part back up. And then they say that we took the stream down because the girls looked young. No, we were at the airport flying back because we pulled all this shit off within a couple days. Flyboy understands the difficulties of this because Flyboy does it. He understands how difficult this shit is. And we might hit him up to try to come on here and talk about it. The shits that me and Steve do, we make it look easy. That shit's not easy. Pulling off a yacht party, we're not, one of the girls is a pro, and we didn't pay any of them to be there. And the only thing we did, we bought their Uber, maybe a couple girls Ubers.
Yeah, we bought some Ubers, and we bought we obviously paid for the yacht and the food, but
the yacht and the food,
yeah. Anyway.
But in order to pull this off, everybody thinks it's so easy. Even if you look at some of the other like YouTubers that did yacht parties that we were on and things like that, they have a bunch of pros on the yacht. That's not hard to do. Go to Mavs and say, hey, I got $300 or 400 ice or whatever, come on my yacht. That's not what happened with us. These were all girls that we ended up getting on the yacht. Didn't pay any of them directly to be on the yacht. The only thing we did was buy liquor and food, and nobody else in the travel space has done that. You can even tell most of these girls aren't pros. You don't even see like a bunch of tattoos or anything that's like, this is definitely 100% a pro. Like, you don't see that on these girls on the yacht. But if you look at other people's videos, things like that, you will see that. You will see that. I don't think any of the girls on the yacht had tattoos.
No.
None of them were pros. And not to say that every girl that has tattoos is a pro, but a lot of pros do have tattoos all over themselves. They dress a certain way. They look a certain way. And, pulling the stuff off that me and Steve pull off, we make it look easy, but it's not easy. It's a lot of work behind the scenes. I had a chick come over the day before. She cooked for me and Steve. I was kicking it with her. We pulled it up on the thing. We'll see how old she looks. We'll see how old that girl looks and all that stuff. But I'll say this, one, black don't crack. A lot of people think Steve is in his early 20s. A lot of people think Steve is in his early 20s. I have a beard. I look a little bit older, but black does not crack. So if you're bringing up black girls on camera, a lot of times, even if they are early 20s, like these girls were, they're going to look a little bit younger because we don't crack. We don't age as quickly. So that's number one. Two, like, I want to see all these critics that Jay-Z said everybody could tell you how to do it. They never did it. Oh, them niggas is mad. Oh, they call me a camel, but I mastered the drought. What the fuck? I'm an animal. That's Jay-Z cooking right there. These niggas haven't done shit. Banks is a cornball. Banks be on Keith's live and all these people's live. He glazes. He throws little subliminal shots. He's this big tough guy. He throws subliminal shots, and then he's too afraid to say things with his chest. Yes, I said this. Oh no, the chat said it. They're talking shit, and I just happened to repeat what they said. Bro, why can't you just say it with your chest, bro? I'm telling you, you are a clown. I will tell you, you're a clown on the internet. I will tell you, you're a clown to your face. You are a clown, bro. You're a clown, and you're the most feminine dude that I've ever met. Anybody that can't say what they're thinking, you know, whatever, you're a clown, bro. So I'll let the peanut gallery keep talking shit about how we're lame, how we're losers, how we're these girls are on BFF time with you on the yacht. Like, okay, but I'm on a date with the girl right afterwards with one of the girls from the yacht party that was a stone cold baddie. I'm on a date with her afterwards, after the yacht party. The next day, like, come on, man. It's just,
come on, son. Come on.
It's just is delusional. Stupid. It's just lies. It's whatever to, it's just whatever. Like at this point, it's just a bunch of lies. Like I said, when you can't win, you lie. You spin the narrative. Oh, Al, you got kids. That's a lie. You spin the narrative. Then the whole chat says, oh, you got kids. So what Keith did was he had one of his little butt buddies come on our channel and say that these people looked young. And I know that he did it because the stream was only up for a little bit. And then we're at the airport. And I literally looked at Steve. I said, bro, before we get on this flight, private the stream. Private the stream. I do not want to land down in Miami and then our channel's gone again because these girls were twerking. Anybody that saw the stream knows they were twerking, they were shaking ass, and we did the last one. We did it with our Cartagena 102, and we just had girls twerking on there. The next thing we know, the channel's gone. So I said, Steve, take this shit down. I don't care what these cornballs in the chat say. I don't care, bro. Why would, if me and Steve, like, you got to be a complete idiot to put somebody that's underage on camera shaking ass. Like, how stupid do you have to be to put somebody underage on camera shaking ass on your channel and for everybody to see if they're truly underage? How stupid do you have to be to put that shit up? So all they can do is make up lies. That's what Keith can do. He makes up lies. He said I had a kid. He said he's just doing whatever to try to slander our name and all of that shit. So yeah, he's taken it to a different point now with these allegations. First he says they're underage. Then he makes fun of them. Oh, they're supposed to be at a sleepover or something like that. Then he makes fun of my shorts for being in a jacuzzi with swimming trunks on that happen to be camo. Like, come on, man.
Then it's they're ugly.
Then they're ugly. All three of those girls were ugly, according to Keith.
No, they were not ugly.
But Keith doesn't get girls, bro. Yeah. Like I said, we can compare receipts. I'm gonna compare receipts with any of these haters. I will compare real receipts of non-pros. Banks wouldn't do it. He said he was gonna do it. He said he was gonna come on our channel. He ran. Keith, if you want to compare receipts, you can show me your main chick. I'll show you any of the chicks that I'm dealing with. We can compare receipts. Non-pros. Yeah. I'll be happy to compare receipts with you. Like, this is the best y'all could get. They're threes. Why are they threes? Okay, bro. Let's compare. We'll let the chat decide.
Yeah, shout out to Gringo Travelers. Our Gringo Travels was good. Keith is currently talking shit on us, so we're just reviewing it real quick for the beginning of the show, guys. We won't spend too much time, but we're gonna play a little bit more of this just to see what else they're saying. Shout out to Heck, shout out to Damien Ortiz, Sean C. What's up, everybody, man? Make sure you guys like the fucking video. We're back again. We just had some quick breaking news, guys, because we're currently being talked about in the travel space. So we're just bringing it up. This is live. Or maybe it's not live now, but it's definitely live.
And I can't take advice from a dude named Fresh that fucking got his chain taken too in Brazil. Like, day one walking around with a rollie like a goofy. There's a bunch of goofies on this channel. You got fucking Banks, Goofy A, Fresh, Goofy B. Makes no sense, doesn't know anything about anything, and Flyboy schooling him. So shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Flyboy. Let's play a little bit more.
Because you're not there for a long time. That's the only reason why I'm shooting you bell. But I know you still had the experience there. But either way, I'll shoot you some bell. But I do, when I look at what happens is that I look at a person who your channel, right? And I'm like, all right, he didn't show anything, right? Then you go to like MTR, one of the people, and they'll be showing the guy from Brazil who had like 3 bad chicks, but he lives there. So it's going to be a different experience. Then you see Zoe on the beach with all the bad chicks, right? But he lives there. He has a place there. So it's going to be a different experience. And you see, even like, again, you see Milano with a bunch of different women. And like, oh, it's a different experience because they live there. So I think a lot of the times when you don't show it, I think it's because either you're not there long enough, like you was in Thailand, or
no. The truth, the honest to God truth is, and again, whether you want to acknowledge it or not, or whether the people want to acknowledge it, I've seen them operate in that or know that they operate in that. Yo, let me get on Tinder, and there's nothing wrong with it. Do whatever you got to do to make your content. Let me get on Tinder. Let me pre-register it. Let me explain exactly what I want you to do. Hey, I want to make some content with you. I don't do that. Like, I just go out and whatever happens, happens. Like the whole Panama thing, that wasn't like a plan. I didn't have a Tinder.
You got curved.
I'm going to go out.
See, but it's not the full story, yo, man. You got it. I can't say everything, Keith. You know, we can't say everything.
Hold on. All I'm saying is
saving them.
All I'm saying is
because you, in a way, you did, Keith. In a way, you did.
I didn't.
In a way, hey.
How?
Because that wasn't the first time.
I saw her at a place.
Keith said that he sets this shit up too.
At a place, we bumped into each other. That's
right,
it.
but you already knew the situation, so you knew how to approach the situation because you knew the situation.
No, hold on. I didn't.
That's the same thing as pre-gaming.
No, it's no. Hold on. Texting a girl before I even land in the country. Hey, I want to film content with you. Versus me bumping into a chick that I saw the night before.
No. Who you sat and talked to until somebody took her.
No, nobody.
Yes. Keep it on.
All right, man.
Why
niggas capping.
No, I did not say that.
Niggas capping. He did say that.
That wouldn't even have been optional if somebody took her. No, I promise. I promise that never
face is like,
so how did it end? How did? Oh no, never mind. Yeah.
I just went home.
Oh my god, yo, he got him.
Right?
I didn't talk to her.
And then the next day, you just so happened to bump into her. So you already had a connection with her because you had did something.
We had talked before, yeah. I bought her a drink or whatever, yeah. Yo, hold on. We can't say that meeting somebody out is the same as going on Tinder. Hey, I'm landing on Thursday. I'm gonna give
his
you
show chat
$150 if we can film a video on the beach. It's not the same thing.
No. But it is the same thing as, hey, I'm landing on Thursday. Let's meet up. And then versus
there goes Mr. Chow saying some useless shit. I'm gonna start gatekeeping in Brazil, bro.
So now we hang out.
That's a different scenario.
All right. We'll pause it there, guys. They're on another topic now. This is I think Flyboy holding him accountable for a situation he had with a girl.
And he got curved, bro. Some dude took his girl on camera. He made a fucking whole vlog, and then he took the shit down off of YouTube because we were talking shit on it. He takes it off of YouTube and puts it on Patreon. Yeah, bro, he got curved. This is hilarious. This is hilarious, bro.
So we'll pause it there, guys. And we'll review the rest of this. Maybe on the next stream, because they're probably not going to talk too much about us here. We really just wanted to keep it relevant to the channel. But yeah, guys, so long story short, we were just about to start the live. This dude's talking shit again. So I had to join his live, put him to shame, as I usually do, put his butt buddy to shame, Banks. And so we started a little late, but we'll bring it up on the next stream, and we'll talk about it. But essentially, the girls y'all was with didn't look like they was 18. They looked like they was younger. Ha 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 ha. Al was in the jacuzzi and he had on camouflage shorts, camo shorts. Ha, ha. It's just a bunch of point. It is what it is, guys. We ain't gonna give it too much, but again, we will respond to certain things, guys. This is a travel space, and if we need to, we'll bring it up. We'll talk about it, and I'll come on your panel and pull up. I'm not scared of nobody, right? Neither is he. So it is what it is. But shout out to everybody who saw all the Medi streams that we did. Shout out to you guys. We have a Medellin 102 coming up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to show you guys the crazy content that we got.
Yes, sir.
So let's go over our what do we call
do
it?
the
Housekeeping. There we go. Go over to housekeeping real quick, guys. Mentuition.locals.com, guys, is where you'll see all the behind the scenes craziness. This was in Vegas. We had a great time.
Those girls are all young.
Yeah.
They have fake IDs.
Right. Yeah, that was like, what if they have fake? Well, any girl can have a fake ID. So again, it's this what if, could have been, should have been. We don't operate on that, man. They got in, they had IDs. Cool. You know, it's not they were this, they were that. You don't know what they are. You're just making assumptions. You're spinning the narrative. All right.
But they do that to try to get more information so that they can try to say this or that, and that shit's not gonna work, man.
Of course. But shout out to us, guys. If you guys want to see all the behind the scenes content, it is free to join our locals. However, if you want to see the debauchery, the not safe for work stuff, this full video, you do have to pay $9.99 to see that. Next up, guys, we have our Patreon, patreon.com/mentuition, guys. This is where you will see all the debauchery that's on our locals. However, on the Patreon, you are going to get the breakdowns. That's the Medellin 101. That's the Cartagena 101. That's the Brazil 101 that we're dropping. All the sauce will be on there. Shout out to all the people that have been signing up. We will be posting some more content soon, guys. Most likely tonight or tomorrow, we'll be putting more up on the Patreon, okay? The first tier is $20. It's our general admission tier. You get free access to some of our locals content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, guys, we have our VIP tier. Shout out to all the VIP members. You get free access to all of our locals posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, one free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations and 10% off the merch when available. And you get even more special Discord access, guys. Don't sleep on this Discord access. This basically is like a special channel on our Discord where you guys can basically get Airbnbs that we've stayed at, the one with the jacuzzi that we were just at, all the other ones we've stayed at, and then even more that we haven't stayed at that we know that are guest friendly. Also that you'll have a good time, and Airbnbs that are in great locations. Okay. Last but not least, shout out to our all access pass members. Give me the loot. All access pass members, it's $100 per month. This is how you guys can support at the highest level. You get one free consultation per month up to 60 minutes, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties and other events, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website, services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off the merch. Also, guys, stay tuned for the DJs Uncensored live from the strip club. We do this each and every Sunday. We might lower the interval of this, guys, a little bit. We might be doing it maybe once or twice a month, but I'll keep you guys updated on this. Make sure you check it out. We go live from the strip club. Super lit, super fun, and yeah, just a good time, man. Me playing right here, guys. Super, 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 super cool. Shout out to everybody who's caught this stream. All right. So shout out to Ozzy. He said, at Gree. I don't know what that meant, Ozzy, but shout out to Ozzy. That's International's not there. I'm right here. All right. International's going down there downstairs doing something. So guys, today we have some crazy news, man. Spirit Airlines, guys. Okay. What the fuck? Spirit Airlines. It's no more. Well, it's still around. However, breaking news. They filed for bankruptcy, guys. Okay? This is a big deal. It's a big deal because I fly Spirit sometimes. Even though we rag on Spirit, we talk shit on Spirit, it is an airline that a lot of travelers use, especially to get from maybe certain parts of the United States to other parts of the United States so they can travel out of the country. Spirit doesn't necessarily go to, I think they do go to Cartagena, though. So that's bad, right? Spirit had probably some of the cheapest flights you get from Miami to Cartagena. This is a huge deal, guys. We're going to bring up an article in just a moment, but I want to know what you guys think about that in the chat. What do you think about Spirit Airlines getting or filing for bankruptcy. Do you care? Are you one of those people that never fly Spirit? You don't give a shit? I do think this is a big deal, guys. We were hoping that someone was going to buy Spirit out, like an Elon Musk or, someone else. Maybe some more other airlines will open up their, doors to flying to CTG because there'll be a hole there. Okay. Ortiz says, I heard they might merge with Frontier. They do go to CTG. That's right. They've been saying this for a while about Spirit. Exactly, guys. 1000%. They've been saying this. They've been talking about this. I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you thought this was going to happen this soon. I mean, it's crazy because there was some, I think we reported on the other day that someone was shooting bullets at a Spirit flight. Okay. We just did that, I think 2 shows ago. So it's kind of crazy that right after someone's trying to shoot their fucking plane down, okay, the motherfuckers go out of business. All right. Insane. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever flown Spirit before. Put a 2 in the chat if you never flew Spirit before, and put a 3 in the chat if you would never fly Spirit. Like you've had the option, but you were like, what the fuck? Hell no. I'll never fly Spirit. All right, let's bring up just an article, guys, and we'll read this. This is from Reuters.com. Sometimes, guys, I'll bring up like the big ones, but sometimes I like to see what some of the smaller periodicals like to say. Spirit Airlines struggle to navigate post-pandemic trends, lands it in bankruptcy. Okay, see what they did there, guys? Lands it in bankruptcy. I don't know if that's funny, but all right. So here we go. Spirit Airlines was expected to be one of the big travel industry winners after the pandemic, but the no frills Pioneer never found its wings in a changed business and operating landscape. On Monday, the Florida-based carrier, guys, by the way, they are based here in Florida. Their main hub is in Fort Lauderdale. So someone also could take over that hub. All right, there's business to be made. On Monday, the Florida-based carrier filed for bankruptcy protection, while speculation about Spirit's future began swirling immediately after a federal judge blocked the $3.8 billion merger with JetBlue Airways. I remember that. I remember there was those stocks. This was quite some time ago, actually. This was probably it's probably a few years ago, guys, that I remember JetBlue was supposed to buy Spirit. Okay, Ortiz says 1. King H says 3. 3 is you'll never ever fly Spirit. Greg says 2. 3. Lance says 2. Okay, guys. So yeah, I mean, Spirit it's convenient, but and cheap, but it does have its downfalls. But let's read a little bit more. Okay, so they blocked it when they were trying to merge with JetBlue. In January, analysts say its Chapter 11 filing was longer in the making. Before the pandemic, Spirit was outpacing the market, luring price-sensitive travelers and forcing larger carriers to introduce their own versions of budget offerings. I remember that. I remember the bags and you can fly this and you can fly that, and we got Wi-Fi and they just had a bunch of cool marketing tactics, and they may even had some celebrities and a bunch of people just co-signing them, guys, but that quickly died down. The airline's business model of integrated fleet, keeping planes flying more hours in the day and putting more seats on every aircraft, helped optimize its resources and kept costs down. Its high fleet utilization produced double-digit operating margins for 9 straight years until 2020. Let's read a little bit more. But the global health crisis changed the operating environment and the travel patterns, and Spirit struggled to adapt. Spirit's average daily aircraft utilization is down 16% this year versus 2019, fueling cost pressures. Consumer demand has shifted in favor of full-service airlines. In the past 2 years, middle and upper-income households were vacationing extensively, while inflation hurt lower-income spenders. We'll stop there.
I think that I think they could easily rebound. I don't even think it's that tough to get out of. Like it's just there's a bunch of old people that are running this. They own these airlines. They don't really have any young people. I don't see any marketing for Spirit. Mm-hmm. I don't see any marketing for any of these airlines. But Spirit definitely needs some marketing, and they could get some cheap influencers to and pay them. I would be hitting up all of the biggest passport bros and telling them to fly Spirit. make some content for them, get some people flying it and showing people, because it's not really, I mean, it's definitely not my first choice. I love flying in comfort. Me and Steve just flew what was it, American to Medi, and we typically don't really fly Spirit doesn't really fly too many places in South America, but they fly to Medellin and Cartagena. So sometimes, if it makes sense, we might hop on that. But most of the time I want to take luggage, and I want to, if you have to check bags and stuff like that, it doesn't really make as much to fly Spirit because it's just as expensive as other places. But flying in the States, a flight to like Vegas or California or New York, them shits is like $25, $30, $40. You can catch them for less. Sometimes you catch them shits for like $15 for the flight. So a lot of people that don't that are budget conscious, or they just want to go somewhere and they want to maximize their money, they're gonna fly that. So I think that they need some younger people to really show you how to do it correctly, without getting hit with all the charges, because everybody's conception or their what they think of Spirit is that it has to be this cheap flight, but then you get hit with all these fees at the airport. If somebody made a video and showed people how to do it and how to do it correctly, so where you don't have a bunch of fees, but your flight's still cheap, they would do a heck of a lot better, and they'd be able to compete. Southwest, they just switched up their policies, but they attracted a lot of people whenever they decided to be different than these other airlines and offered 2 free check bags. Well, a lot of people with families and kids and stuff like that, they're like, man, like I can check 2 bags per person. I don't have to keep paying all these fees for bags. And that became very trying to think of the word. It made people second guess these other airlines that are charging all these extra fees for bags and things like that. Delta is a great airline. Their hub is in Atlanta, so I fly them a lot. But, if I have to pay, like, if I compare the flights and I'm looking at a Southwest flight and I'm looking at a Delta flight, and I don't really fly Southwest that much because they don't really have hubs in the places where I'm flying to, but I'm just looking at it from this standpoint. Southwest and Delta, as far as what I'm looking for in a flight, they're not really that different. I mean, they're going to get me from point A to point B. They're pretty comfortable. They both have the same comfort levels. Southwest, the one thing I don't like, and I know they just changed it recently, is the fact that it's first come, first serve. There's no like extra, you can't pay extra for more leg room and things like that, or you couldn't pay extra for more leg room and things like that. Now it's a little bit different, but that was one thing I didn't like. However, the haters say I have a family and I got a bunch of kids and this stuff, that's what they make up. If I'm thinking about it from that way, and I want to fly my entire family, and I want to go to, let's say I'm in New York or something like that, and I want to go to Disney World, and I'm trying to fly for cost effectiveness and things like that, Southwest is a good choice, because then I can take 2 bags. My girl could take 2 bags, then the kids could take 2 bags, all of that stuff. We can get, a hotel or Airbnb. We have everything that we need. Kids, they need extra stuff, a bunch of extra bags and things like that. So it's perfect. And a lot of my family members fly that. But there's the type of travelers that are single and they just want luxury. There's the flight type of travelers that don't really have as much money and want to maximize the money that they do have and spend it on other things. There's the type of travelers that travel business class, and they just want luxury everything. I'm going to pay first class. I just want the best of the best. I want the drinks. I want treated the best. I want the first class seats, all of that stuff. There's the people that college kids that just want to make it, somewhere and go visit their families for the holidays. There's a bunch of different travelers, and in my opinion, the airlines other than Spirit and Southwest, all they cater to is just a select clientele that limits them, and that's why a lot of these other options are so attractive.
And I'll say this, guys, this is a big deal, I think, for the travel space. This is something we need to take a look at. This is something we need to take serious. We talked about it before that some of you guys may want to take a Spirit flight to, from LA to Miami, and then from Miami go to, Brazil or wherever you go. It'll be cheaper sometimes to take that flight. Now all we have left is a Frontier or whatever, and they fucking suck and they don't really travel anywhere. I mean,
I would never fly Frontier.
Someone said they might merge. Well, look, anything to save Spirit will be fine. I do think that we need some sort of budget travel airline because
that's going to keep the prices lower.
It keeps everyone honest.
Yeah. It's like everybody was happy when EA Sports took over Madden, right? Everybody, Madden's better than 2K. Anyway, I love EA Sports. Well, now they don't have to make a good game. They can put out the same bullshit every year because there's no competition.
Right.
Now that there's no budget airline, no cheap option where you can get $20 and $40 flights, the flights for Delta are going to go up. The flights for American, the flights for United, the airlines that aren't budget are going to skyrocket.
Yeah.
So,
keep an eye on your flights, guys, that you may be thinking about in the future. Obviously, you may not be able to book any more Spirit flights coming up here soon, but what's going to happen is you're going to see airlines start to take advantage of that. They may even take certain routes that they didn't want to take because Spirit was doing it for so cheap. They're like, we don't even want to fly here really like that because Spirit, we can't compete with them. Like the Vegas flight. Guys, let's talk about the Vegas flight, all right? Spirit has the best option for traveling from East Coast to West Coast. Can we say that?
Definitely.
There's no other airline, guys, that exists that can fly you from Miami to Las Vegas for $80. Okay. It's just not going to fucking happen. All right.
And that's like round trip too.
Round trip. Yeah. It's crazy.
And that's with like the upgraded seats and, you can get all that shit for the low. You can get the upgraded seats for like $15 at the airport. So, whenever you just want a quick flight, you want to go somewhere, like I said, sometimes Spirit's a good option. It depends on how you want to fly. Like I said, me and Steve will occasionally take it. A lot of times I like to travel with bags. I got my credit cards on Delta because I've been in Atlanta. So I have my credit cards linked to that. So I get the points there. So I fly them a lot, but sometimes I just want this little $20 flight. I'm gonna get the upgraded seats, and I just want to get there and then, have more money to spend on other shit.
1,000%. I'm just looking at the Vegas flight real quick. Let's just pick some randomness.
Or to like LA or wherever.
Yeah.
And there's, like I said, there's the college kids.
Yeah, man. Guys, they're just so budget friendly, bro.
And this is during Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
this is Tuesday
to Saturday.
Or no, that's after Thanksgiving.
No, that's during Thanksgiving.
Yeah. During Thanksgiving. You're flying for $67 during Thanksgiving.
Yep. And even if you're at 143, this is round trip. This is round trip, guys. So yeah, I believe Spirit went to Cartagena. Was it Spirit?
Yeah, they go to Cartagena, and they go to
guys.
They go to Medellin too.
Yeah, I know they go to Cartagena because my boy, I've taken Spirit flights to Cartagena before.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that sucks. So we'll see what happens, guys. But the passport pookies from 63rd,
he from 63rd,
are fucking pissed right now. All right, they are mad.
Not only that,
traveler.
The airlines, the South American airlines, and these other like airlines that aren't American-owned airlines, they don't have the luxury either. So it's like, okay, people want to talk shit on these people for flying these low-budget airlines. Well, whenever you fly to a Peru, you got a Sky Airways, you got a LATAM. Yeah. These aren't like, you're not flying a Delta flight there. You're flying one of those airlines. So all the people that clown, certain people for traveling for the low, it's like, all right, well, sometimes when you fly, you don't even have the option to book some of these other airlines because you're in a different country and they don't fly there. I went to Cusco. You know, there ain't no Delta flights going to Cusco. You know, you just got to book what you can get, you know, from wherever, and sometimes you just got to take it. But it sucks just because it takes, like I said, the whole EA Sports thing, right? Whenever you take that competition out, it makes it worse for everybody else. So I'm hoping that somebody buys them, revamps them, get some young people marketing for them, showing them that there's a good way. I mean, I like it for college kids that are, like I said, you want to go and visit mom for the holidays or dad for the holidays. You know, I like it for them.
Did you say moms?
Yeah, moms.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to go there. You go to UCLA or something, and you want to go to Washington DC or somewhere like that, then I think that's a great option. Shout out to Jay Anderson. He says, do you think that the reason is they're not making enough money, Al? Yeah, I think so, but I think that the reason they're not making enough money is because their marketing sucks. They don't have any young people. They're not on TikTok all crazy and Instagram and Facebook where everybody is now, and they have too many old people running these companies. Somebody said Boeing's going under. When I think of Boeing, I think of old people. It's the same, like, you know, yeah, they're gonna go under. You need to have some young people in their marketing and adapting to the times. We saw what happened with the election whenever people couldn't adapt to the times on both sides. The Republican Party has Lil Pump coming out and like marketing, and like you got Lil Pump, you got AB, Le'Veon Bell, like Mike Wallace. Like, it would have been so smart for Trump to come out to 50 Cent, Many Men, right after he got shot. Nobody thought about doing that. If 50's retweeting them, all he has to do is come out to that. That would have helped his campaign. He still ended up winning, but that would have helped out a lot. And then Kamala's getting Glorilla and all these people to speak for us, you know, for the black community and people that don't really represent us. So
yeah, the thing with the airlines too, guys, sorry to cut you off, but the thing with the airlines, guys, is it's not cool to travel. It's not hip to travel. Like, there isn't really an airline out there. Spirit, I think, could have been that. Since they're the budget airline, they could have been the airline that took over TikTok. They could have been the airline that got, like you said, influenced to do it. They have that bright yellow plane. It just looks cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool looking thing. It was a cool strategy. It's just poor marketing.
And then everybody thinks when they fly it that they're going to get taxed all crazy, and there's nobody really explaining it how to do it. And it's a bad overall customer experience once you get to the airport. And then it's like, okay, I didn't know this. I have to pay an extra $300 on top of this. And not everybody can just go and do that. But the people that knew about it, and they knew how to do it.
Yeah.
But there's a certain way to do that where you can pack, like, you know, you can travel light and go there and go to these places for a few days and just bring enough stuff to where you can fly that, get a good price on it, and then be able to do more. And I don't think that was ever shown, and they need more marketing. Everybody knows about Delta. Everybody knows about American. Everybody knows about United. Everybody knows, you know, you just go to their website, it has all that information. But for Spirit, they don't have that, and they don't really explain. You know, they could add a video with somebody with a backpack on going over, you know, just get influencers. Hey, you know, there's all these young people traveling now more than ever. How hard would it have been to just give somebody some free Spirit flights and get them on there, you know, marketing free Spirit flights for a year to wherever, and get some young people to market? Like, that's just easy. That's easy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So you got to be able to adapt.
And you got to know how to move.
You got to know how to move.
I know how to move.
So yeah, guys, this, you know, we'll sum that up with our thoughts on this whole Spirit Airline debacle. We'll wait to see what happens. Will somebody buy them out? Hopefully, we hinted that maybe that Elon should have bought them, or someone cool should have bought them and made them cool. Elon makes stuff cool. No matter how nerdy he is, he does make shit cool. And he understands, all right, I'm gonna buy X or Twitter and I'm gonna make it X and I'm gonna make it cool. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make the Cybertruck. A lot of people thought the Cybertruck was gonna fail.
I mean, everybody laughed at everything. I mean, they laughed at X. Oh, ha ha ha! It's called X now.
It works.
People still use it.
It's working.
It's the one place where you can, one of the closest places that you can be online to have free speech.
Right.
And then people laughed at the Cybertruck. Oh, this thing's ugly. It looks like N64 graphics and all this bullshit. But now I can't go out in Miami and not see a Cybertruck. I cannot go out in Miami and see a Cybertruck
every day.
So it works.
Yeah.
He's the cool person.
Yeah, 100%. So anyways, guys, again, we'll sort of keep track of Spirit Airlines. I'm actually sad to see it go, guys. Right? I was hoping someone would come, scoop it up by its wings, and let it fly one more time. Unfortunately, Spirit is no more. Okay, well, maybe we don't know. Okay, we'll find out. But anyways, guys, so let's move on to the next topic. All right, celebrities are going to Colombia. Okay, they're looking for hookahs.
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hookahs in.
Recently, Cameron, one of our favorite artists, I got to meet Cameron personally one day.
Me too.
He was in DC, super dope to meet a legend, you know what I'm saying? Definitely like a big deal, a big part of when I was young and I was in middle school, high school. The Diplomats, Cameron, their whole crew was crazy. Okay, so Cameron came out with a short that has been ruffling the feathers of the travel community. I saw Skylar DeRowan did something on it, but not too many people have been talking about it. But let's talk about it. Okay, so he's talking about going to Colombia. I thought this was an old clip, or this was maybe some shit that he was like, maybe some AI shit. Cam posted it on his actual page and then put the receipt up of him being in Colombia with Colombian sex workers. All right. So let's go ahead and play this real quick, guys. And let me start it from the beginning because it's gonna. All right, here we go. Oh, nope. Wait, let me restart it again because I got
it's muted.
Yeah, I know. The tab. Here we go.
And that's the way to go too. You think a girl in Medellin want to give up her pussy for $25? I loaded the truck up. 5 joints, 125. Came a bonus and everything, man. I felt bad, but I helped out. Serious. I got the videos. I loaded them all in. They said $25. 25, 50. 5 joints for myself. Gave $50 a piece, double the salary, $250. Then I gave him an extra $250, $500, $100 a piece. He said they ain't working for 3 days. I helped out. But you think they want to do that? You're only as good as your opportunities. So sometimes, to answer your question, Mo, we don't hold on to shit because we don't have a lot of and I'm not saying that's the way to go.
Okay. All right, let's play the second video real quick.
4, 2, 1. Mi abundancia, yo soy mi bebé.
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasa?
Mire, la mamá.
How you feel about this, Katie?
I'm doing all right.
Katie got the pesos on that. Katie's the head of security. She's on point, man. Give her the word. She's going to hold everything down.
Set, boy. Appreciate you, man. Come on, let's go shoot the video. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is awesome. Okay, I'm so happy that Cameron of the Diplomats went to Medellin. Now, I think the context was he was talking with his female co-host about sometimes people have to do things depending on the situation that they're in. He said he wanted to help out, basically saying, look, if I could feed a few families in Medellin and smash some hookahs, all right? I don't have any problem with it. The lady holding the money appeared to be maybe one of his managers or A&Rs or travel girls, and she was the money holder, and they were just kind of picking girls. So I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty cool. You guys are gonna start seeing more and more celebrities going to Medellin. I don't know how old this was. I mean, he's talking about it, so it's definitely past tense, but I don't think it was super old. Okay, it wasn't Cameron back in the early 2000s. This was probably within the last maybe 5 to 10 years, or maybe it was recent. I'm not sure, but it looks like they were maybe shooting a video. The girls initially asked for 25, which is not that much money for us. He doubled it to 50, then doubled it again to 100. Which I think is funny. What do you think about this whole thing, International? Cameron going to Medellin, picking up 5 pros and chilling with him, probably smashing, but maybe he did some content with him as well.
Man, I like it. I just like the fact that people are being honest about it.
Yeah.
You know, you know, a lot of people do it, and a lot of these people, Cameron's making it kind of cool to be out there and do it and to talk about it. And now I guarantee you a lot more celebrities are going to start going out there and they're going to start doing it. So I think that it's cool that like I said, that people are being honest.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people in this world that be capping or they make up lies or whatever. And it's cool to see somebody say, yeah, you know, for $25, why wouldn't I pay for it? You know? So
I want some hawkers.
All right. So yeah, guys. So I don't know what you guys think about that in the chat. Flexico said Quavo has been to Medellin. I'm not surprised. We've talked to some other YouTubers that had said some fighters have been to Cartagena. There's been some football players, NFL football players in CTG. Guys, okay, wherever
Travis Scott was doing it.
Yeah, we had The Weeknd was in Brazil. And I won't say exactly what club he was at, but they were saying Weeknd comes in here all the time. And it was basically a club full of pros to just smash. Oh, yeah, Weeknd was in here. He comes in here all the time when he's in Brazil. So, again, guys, I'm not saying that these guys should out themselves and say that they go to these places. I know some men have to protect themselves and they can't just be willy-nilly talking about what strip clubs or what places they've been. But I'm happy that there's to see more celebrities embracing where they've been and where they've been going. I'm going to bring up 2 quick videos.
Anthony Davis was in CTG. 50 Cent was in Thailand. There was one of my boys was in Brazil. He ran into a certain celebrity there that I won't really name, but a huge big name celebrity that's on ESPN. And he ran into him there, and he's like, yeah, like, you know, he chopped it up with them. He was a fan of the team that he played for and all of that shit. So, but yeah, man, they just be going out there. They go incognito, they bust down a few chicks, and then they come back. You know, it's cool to see it. And it's cool to hear people actually admitting to doing it, because so many people be capping. Terrence Crawford was just in CTG with Danger. Yep, that is correct.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was on video.
Oh, yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
Danger had him on the thing.
I thought y'all said Terrence Howard. I was like, oh wait,
Terrence Crawford.
Wait, what?
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
I don't know about him going there. I don't think he would go there.
Chat, let me know, man. Like, let me know if you see this nigga here. All right.
I don't think he would be there. Yeah.
But so speaking of celebrities, I would say this next guy we bring up, which we've brought him up before, but he has a bunch of vlogs on Colombia. Bandman Kevo. Okay, guys, Bandman Kevo is a big advocate of Medellin. Let's just play like a minute or 2 of this, and then he has 1 or 2 more we'll play. Bandman Kevo brings all his chains, but he's smart enough to know. All right, he is smart enough to know, unlike Raccoon Keys, you can get your chain taken.
Get your chain taken. I may do it myself. I'm so Brooklyn.
All right, you don't want to have the Chief Keef out there.
Trying to take my chain, I ain't going.
And his boy Fresh.
And his boy Fresh, who was also
wearing Rolexes and going out there. I can't take any advice from a dude that wears Rolex. Next time, make sure the girls look a bit. Bruh. I can't take advice, travel advice.
Don't wear a chain
from a guy that walks around with a Rolex and gets jacked day one. I can't do that. Book the consultation. Shout out to Ozzy. He said, do celebrities ever hit y'all up for consultations on the low? We can't disclose. We don't disclose anybody that's booked a consultation with us. You know, we don't want to put any of that out there. So we keep all of that shit 100%. I don't want to answer anything about that just because we keep all that stuff private. But appreciate the support and the question, Ozzy.
Yeah. Let's play this real quick, guys. And And we'll play a little snippet of this and a little snippet of one or two others from Bandman Kevo. But Bandman Kevo goes to Medellin all the time, guys. Is he a trick, simp, loser that can't make it here in Miami? Or is he just a smart guy that says, you know what? Damn it, at least while I'm there.
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hawkers in.
Exactly what it is, which y'all gonna see in the video later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep the drip. You know what I'm saying? You got on the Mary, LV.
Kids, do not do this at home, all right? Do not try this at home. Yeah. This is excessive. And actually, when he walks out of the house, he does not have all this on. But let's go ahead and play it for entertainment.
And unnecessary, too.
Yeah, we'll play it for entertainment purposes.
You know, a lot of jail type shit. Check out the view, y'all. I want y'all to check out the view. I've never been to Medellin. It's not called Medellin. But we got a lot of land, you guys. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, this is Medellin. That's the city right there, which we're going to be hitting up later. We're going to hit us a nice little restaurant. But let me show y'all the villa, man. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all check it out. Anytime, any one of you guys that's watching want to, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the villa experience, and y'all ever see a jacuzzi, y'all want to jump in that thing is hot. So you might burn yourself, you feel me? But that's how it goes. This is Colombia living. So when everybody be like, man, I don't know if I want to go to Colombia. It's Colombia, man. It ain't nothing to it though. As long as you live in that lifestyle, we got people that's walking around us. We got security, we got transportation, we got everything we need. We gonna do some activities. Let me check out the rest of the Medellin. They call it Medellin. Medellin.
Where's this international?
We know where that is. Book the consultation. Should have got the game.
They put the vibe on what you got going on, so they can try to be you know, you gotta have a restaurant around you, man.
Beautiful restaurant overlooking Medellin, guys.
We ate there too for the B-Day.
Yeah, we ate there for international.
My spot.
B-Day.
That's my spot.
So tell me, we go to Cabo, we go to Jamaica, we go to Colombia. We got bad any state. Any country overseas, Miami. For what they looking right now, baby.
That man Kevo was crazy, man. It's just crazy. Got the honey packs. Oh my God. Honey pack Jack, guys. All right. So real quick, before we continue, the honey packs. All right. These are very popular down there, guys. I've never tried one before. Apparently, if you give females these, it makes them a little more, it puts them a little more on, horny, whatever. Again, do what you do and have fun. But this is what, so just a quick side note, guys. The women that you see here in these videos, guys, this is what we would call the paisa look. We were trying to figure out last show, like when you think of Medellin and someone says paisa, you think of these white looking Latinas with large butts, long hair, highlighted or black or whatever, chiclet teeth, or at least their body done up in some certain way. I had somebody in the comment section. Let me bring this up because I got to address this real quick and we'll come back to the video. But somebody in the comments earlier today was like, black women could be paisas too. You guys are talking about paisas like only white Latina looking chicks can be paisas. And I had to explain to him, look, dude.
When people think of paisas, they don't think of black chicks.
Exactly.
Yes, they are paisas. But they more so call them costeños, or it's not a there's black costeños. Yeah. I mean, there's always some dickhead in the comments that wants to argue about nothing. But
John Davis 4855 says, you guys been to Medellin 10 million times and still don't know what a paisa is. Hint, it isn't a race. There's black paisas also. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I know that. So here's my response. Just so we get it out of the, we clarify this now, guys. We understand that a paisa could be black or whatever, their skin, it's not a race. We understand, okay? Sure, we absolutely understand a paisa could be black or white or any woman born in Medellin. But guess what? When you type in paisa woman on Instagram or Google, you're going to see a group of women with blonde, brown, or jet black hair, white skin, with pretty faces and big butts that look like Karol G. This is facts, guys, okay? You absolutely will not see Afro-Colombians. So yes, if you want to be technically right, they are all paisas. But the fact of the matter is the word is more synonymous with white-looking girls from Medellin. This is 100% fact. So your point that these Afro-Colombian women aren't displayed, so your point is that these Afro-Colombian women aren't displayed and not even recognized as paisas from the mainstream media. Okay, guys? Just like International just said. So when I say paisa or a paisa-looking chick, I'm simply highlighting what most people think a paisa looks like from a mainstream media standpoint or a beauty standpoint.
Yep. Okay. And notice how this goofball didn't say shit back because he looks stupid.
Yeah, of course he did.
Stupid. Come on, man.
And so, guys, again, we had those Afro-Colombians on here that hee hee ha ha keys and then we're laughing about. But I was trying to highlight, me International wanted to say, you know what? There's a lot of Afro Colombian girls
that are beautiful.
Let's get them on stream and have them turn up, cook, and have a good time. So that was the whole point. It was really just giving y'all different kind of content, because look, we could get chicks like these, and these chicks are probably from some sort of strip club or whatever. These are like the build a body. This is what Bandman likes, right? And he's probably paying them each at least $100 something, $150, $200, like just to show up like this.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, he ain't gonna have one black girl in here, guarantee it. All BBLs, guys. That's what's gonna be. BBL Drizzy. All right, so that's one. Let's play one more quick one. International, what do you think of Bandman Kevo going to Medellin, man? You like it, hate it? Is he doing it big? Could we all do this? Is he budget traveling? Could anybody have this much fun?
I mean, according to Keith, anybody
have money?
Everybody has an unlimited amount of money to spend, and anybody that does can get whatever girls they want.
Get what they want.
Yeah, this is coming from people that don't do it, that don't know anything about it. So don't listen to everybody. Listen to the people doing it. And we got receipts for days on all this shit. So but yeah, man.
All right, guys, let's bring up one or two more quick ones. We'll just play a minute and we'll go on to the next topic. I just want to show
shout out to Bandman. I mean, he likes those girls, those types of girls. You like what you like. So
like what you like. I ain't even mad at it.
Like I said, with us, our goal of this trip was to just showcase more so black chicks. And that's what me and Steve are into. So we talk more so to black chicks, just because that's what we're attracted to. You won't really see me personally with the more light skin chicks. Like even in Brazil, I had me like one that was like kind of like a mixed I called her a tinted one. She's slightly a little bit tinted, but she wasn't like she wasn't really like the actual like completely more so lighter skinned Brazilian carioca chicks. She was more so in the middle. And she was bad, and she had jet black hair and it was curly. So she had like the best of both worlds. But yeah, it's those are the kind of women I'm mainly attracted to. So that's what you're going to see me with. But you like what you like. You like know, if that's what he likes, if those are the girls that he's into and he goes down and he gets what he likes, and he has a good time, then shout out to him, man.
Yeah, you like what you like, man. All right, let's play a little bit more.
I'm giving all artists distribution deals. So if you on my Patreon right now, man, I'm picking an artist every 30 days to give a distribution. You can get on the Patreon, but you're not going to be able to see all of me spending time with me in Medellin, man. I'm gonna show y'all a good time. Feel me? Tap in. I'm gonna let one of the teachers that's a part of the university explain to y'all everything that's in the artist spotlight, man. What they got to offer, man?
They got them locked up.
The condom section.
They got them locked up.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yo, guys, the condoms are locked up in Medellin.
That's crazy. They want you to go sin condone.
Locked up, won't let me out. Locked. That's what the condoms are singing. Locked up.
He's like mints or something.
And it's above the Advil, guys. What the fuck is going on?
What the hell?
All right, you get scoped. Maybe they're just giving you options. All right, giving you options. Lord Flexico says, yeah, I was talking to a black chick and she called herself a paisa, but yeah, it's mainly the white looking ones.
Yeah.
Well, when you think of it.
Yeah, when you think of it.
The black ones, if you say paisa, they're like, yeah, I'm a paisa.
Yeah.
But to us, the people that are foreign, did I say foreign? Yes, I did.
Foreigner.
We're thinking that white look. I never thought of black chick when I hear paisa. Never.
Nobody does. It's just these dickheads want to be technical and they want to be right and they want to look cool. I showed up them. They claim to be the experts and I showed them up. But these dickheads don't travel. This guy's just an avatar. He's an NPC. Doesn't matter. He's like Banks, you know.
Shout out to Ozzy. Said this is just the beginning of the Passport Bro movement. Exactly, guys. This is the beginning, and I think the Mentuition Show. We are the beginnings. We are going to be some of the poster childs, the poster boys of the whole Passport Bro movement. As I said, I do believe it kind of started with what's his name? Brazil guy. The guy kicked out.
Austin Holloman.
Austin Holloman, right? I do believe he could have been that guy that kind of propelled it crazy, but he was like, and I get it, man. He was under a lot of scrutiny, but I think that the next step is just get your passports and get the fuck out of here. Okay. Bandman's crazy. All right. Let's play a little bit more, and then we're going to play one last one, and he goes to Thailand after this. I want to show you guys how he lives in Thailand, and the girls that he brought to Thailand with him, crazy. All right. This is a restaurant I think he went to. He'll find the best restaurants. We need to find out what this one's called.
All right, damn, can I sit on this? Tight. It's busting. It's cold in the day. Yeah, it's busting out. Yes, sir.
We can get that shit.
Whatever this is. You know what I'm saying?
We can figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all see? It's busting.
That's dope.
Hard.
There's some like tiki bar in the woods type situation.
Then if you get some nice pictures.
They get some food coming out.
We'll hit that next time.
We'll hit that up, guys.
We'll be in that. We'll be at that restaurant next time. It looks dope.
It does.
It looks like it'd be some crazy some crazy dope content. There.
Yeah. I'll bring up one last one, guys, and then we'll move to the next one. International, you gonna say something?
Okay. Shout out to Ellis. He said, "What up, though?"
Ellis, what's good, brother? What's good? All right, let's go to the Thailand one because we have been talking about Thailand, guys, a lot here. So I think that bringing up this Thailand one would be a good one to kind of segue off of this, but also just to show you guys Bandman Kevo. All right, so guys, check out the girls that he has, bro. Oh my goodness, man, crazy.
Never. For real?
This way, one more, please.
We got two more.
Oh, that plastic.
It's crazy. You literally taking.
This is what Keith. This is what we should have brought on the live for Keith and them guys. They want us to bring these type of girls on.
The water, the boat to the restaurant. The restaurant right there. Right, that's crazy. Yeah.
We'll go back. So he's in Thailand, guys. He brought a group of ladies with him. She don't want to be on camera. By the way, these girls are from Miami for sure.
Y'all let me get down there like that, but I told y'all that
He does have his chain on, guys, because, well, this is Thailand, and apparently you can do whatever you want, and you can't get arrested. Someone was saying that Relo would never get arrested in Thailand, so apparently you can do whatever the fuck you want here. Cameras out, chains out, tits out, whatever you want. Have fun.
Yeah. Look at us. Yeah.
Would you go to the cheetah spot, International, and be in front of this fucking motherfucker looking like he's asleep, but he'll fucking bite your fucking head off?
Yeah.
No?
I go and kick it with the cheetahs.
Yeah.
I go and kick it with them.
That's hard.
How about the lion? How about the tiger?
Yeah.
They're all like sleep.
I grabbed a shark. I caught a shark and grabbed him by his fin. So I go and
so you do that.
I go and fuck around with the lions and the cheetahs and the elephants.
Yeah,
that'd be
man.
dope.
So shout out
right there.
Shout out to Bandman, man. Bringing a bunch of Miami baddies out to Thailand. By the way, guys, bringing sand to the beach. By the way, these women didn't have to pay for anything. All expense paid. They just get to be cute, have a BBL, and get a bunch of pictures for their Instagram, right? And if I'm him, you better be smashing all of them. Like every night, they better be like, what do you want? Blowjob? You want like women just think that they just get things. It's like, bro, like you're what the fuck? Like I brought you to Thailand and you're with an elephant with me for what? For nothing? Come on, man. So these are probably OnlyFans girls, whatever.
I'm here right now because of this trading, this next level trading. You know what I mean? So part of that next level trading game I got going on. Spit fast pace.
All right, we'll get this last little shot of the BBLs, guys.
Give me half niggas ain't crash rate. Put 100K on my back.
How many BBLs you see? 1 BBL, 2 BBL, 3 BBL, 4 BBLs, guys. 4 BBL.
They call Bandman BBL too.
The Bandman BBL.
Because he got his abs done and that shit.
Yeah. So shout out to Bandman, man. That's all I got on that one, guys. But I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, these guys, there's more celebrities, there's more guys. I mean, Bandman's rich. He can do this in Miami. I mean, he can't do it because it's not Thailand. But what I'm saying is he lives like this in real life all the time. But he goes over there and he enjoys himself. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of stuff he's doing is stuff we could do. It's not that expensive. It really isn't. You can go pet the tigers and all that there. So, you know, you're going to start seeing more NBA players, NFL players, you know, politicians, men in general, traveling, and even women. We're seeing a lot more girls, you know, women traveling to CTG in these places. But there's going to be a movement, like Ozzy said. This is the next thing up, man. What's beyond red pill? You know, people are saying the red pill's dying or it's topping off. You got Myron still kicking out girls. What's next?
Calling
the next
them
thing
the
is
N-word.
Calling them the N-word. What's next? Next is, let me just get the fuck out of here and live a better life. It is what it is. We had another video you told me about. It was
let's save it for the next show
because
we got work to do and shit.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna wind down here in just a moment. We don't have anything else?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a little bit of a shorter show, guys. What we'll do is we'll review the other videos on the next show. Also, what we'll do is we'll go over the shit talking that happened a little bit. We had to we didn't want to spend the whole show doing that, but also they were still talking shit after we started the show, and we didn't want to be any more late. But we will go over that and review it and see what we have to say on that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the haters, man. What up, T Lethal? I see you, man.
Yeah.
T Lethal actually had a good idea as well for a show. And T Lethal, I did get your message about talking about women and that are posing as real women, but that are actually pros. That's a good topic, and we'll definitely save that for a future show. But I appreciate you sending that to me, bro.
Oh shit! Ozzy said Virginia Sandhouse was a ring girl for the fight. Was this the Anderson Silva or the Mike Tyson?
She was the ring girl for, I think, for the Mike
Mike
Tyson one. I did see that, Ozzy. I did see that.
That's crazy.
Let's bring that up before we wind down. Yeah, she's been posting all these pictures from it and videos. Man, Virginia Sandhouse is literally like the baddest chick. Okay. All right, let's bring this up real quick, guys. So Virginia Sandhouse, she was at the fight. Okay. Looking
Good
sexy.
Lord.
Looking good. Yes, sir. Basically the baddest one out there. Shout out to her, man. When you're pretty, you just get stuff. When you're pretty.
And she was there. That was the final round. It was only 8 rounds. So they had her
come out. Yeah.
Damn.
When you're pretty, you just get stuff, right? You just get to be in front row. And so many women squander it away. Yep, she's happy. I'm happy. I think wait about 30, 40 years from now, Virginia. You need to take advantage of these opportunities. There she is. This was one of the fights before, maybe. Yeah, man. Insanity. But yeah, man, appreciate you, Ozzy, for letting us know that. Now, as a man, how much do you guys think it cost as a man to pay for a view like this to see this fight? And she's just a woman and it's there for free. They paid for a hotel. She just got to get a new outfit. They fitted her. She got to walk up there and look pretty with a sign and just parade around the ring and hold up the number 7 and gets 8. To get 8.
Final round.
Right. And
final boss.
Yep.
You beat all the other ring girls. All the other ring girls weren't shit. You get to the final boss. You like, shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
So gorgeous.
Yep. Yeah, man. So anyways, guys, shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that saw the fight. We'll go ahead and wind down, guys. Make sure you guys go to our locals, mentuition.locals.com. It's where you guys can see all the debauchery, all the behind the scenes footage. It is free to join. This was in Vegas, guys. Had a good time. Super lit. Probably should have ID'd all these girls because maybe some of them are 16. Don't know. According to the haters, we're around underage women all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of hate in the space, guys. But anyway, check out our locals. mentuition.locals.com, guys. It is free to join, $9.99 if you want to see the not safe for work stuff. Also, guys, join our Patreon, patreon.com/mentuition. This is where you guys will see all the not safe for work stuff, as well as the breakdowns that we do on Colombia, Brazil, and all the other potential countries we'll be traveling to. Our first tier is our general admission tier. It's $20 a month. You get free access to some of our locals content, access to our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP tier. You get free access to all of our locals posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live stream, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, one free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, 10% off of our merch, and even more special Discord access. Next up, and last but not least, we have our all access pass. This is how you guys can support at the highest level. You get one free consultation per month, up to 60 minutes, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive members only meetups nationally and internationally, VIP discounts and yacht on our yacht parties and our other events that we do, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off of the merch. Also, I do need to acknowledge, I do believe we got a Cash App from Heck.
What the heck, man?
What the heck? Let me put this on the screen before we wind down here.
What the heck?
Shout out to Heck. Appreciate you, buddy. Let me get this up.
It's my guy, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you. Appreciate all the support, bro.
Yeah, all the everybody who supports, man. Guys, subscribe to the channel, man. I think we're like 20 or
yeah, we need like 20
or 30 more subscribers, guys. Let's get this up, man. Let's get this up. Shout out to Heck for the $10 Cash App. We appreciate you.
Hit the Cash App.
You guys can hit the Cash App or the PayPal.
Hit the PayPal.
Even after we're done streaming, guys. Heck sent this before the stream, I think. So shout out to him. All right, guys. I think that is it. Class is dismissed. Make sure you guys join the Discord, mentuitiondiscord.net. mentuitiondiscord.net. Don't need to put the www in front of it because it may not work. Just type in mentuitiondiscord.net. You can join our free community and chat with myself, International, or all the other members that love the show, that watch the channel, or any of the other travelers behind the scenes, and ask questions. Okay. Anything else before we cut out?
Nah, man.
All right, guys. We appreciate you. And until next time, adios.
Adios.